Hello, my friends. So, if today's date, May the 27th, is your birth date, this is a reading for you for this year. It is a three-card pull, a general energy card for the year, a challenge that you may face in this year, and an action you can take to keep yourself in balance this year. So, the general energy card of those born May the 27th, birth date, is the King. And what does the King say to us except you have done a lot to create your empire, to create your, quote, kingdom? Now, you can be a man or a woman and be the king. This is about what you have created. This is about the empire you, quote, rule. This is about all the things you have brought to you to manifest some kind of vision and dream and empowerment to put you at the top. Maybe you're, a successful business person. Maybe you've just created an amazing family. Maybe you've had a life that has been full and rich, and you've reached some sense of pinnacle in it. So the king is always asking us to look at ourselves and say, are we being benevolent? Are we channeling an egoless place where we can give of ourselves for the service of our community and our family and our life and our world? Or have we become attached to the need to rule? Have we become attached to the need to control? Have we become attached to the fear that may say, oh, this could all be taken away from me and I have to be on guard? And therefore acting out of a sense of malevolence. So we have to look at those wide range of possibilities that the king has and ask ourselves, are we at peace in our world? Have we created something dynamic that we can be celebratory for? The king is a celebratory figure. It celebrates what has been created. It celebrates the empire, quote, of what has been created. Everything around you on a physical level, mental, physical, emotional, spiritual level, whatever level you're coming at it from, your willful level, your spirit level, you're the king, and you've made something amazing happen. So the king says, is it time now to end something and start something new? Kings are often about ending something that feels complete to us, and that we need to now say, what is next? What is the next thing on my plate? I have done this. I have bested this. I have, done my amazing part in this, but now it feels over. I can look back and celebrate what I achieved. I can feel confident and celebratory for everything that is at my hands and that I've given to my family and that I've given to my clan, that I've given to my kingdom and that I've given to my queendom, that I've given to my world, and I can go to something else. So it's a lot of different levels of understanding and being that the king can be looking at this year, that you can be looking at this year through your many different lenses of what a benevolent versus a scared king does. And we have really to look no farther than much of what's happening in our political situations of this day to recognize who's a benevolent king and who is a not quite so benevolent king. And what does that mean in our world? So the challenge for you is the Knight of Wands. And I think this means that the king recognizes that something is done, but the king doesn't know what new thing to start. And the Knight of Wands is that fire being that says, oh, something's still burning inside of me. I still want to create something spiritual, magical. I want to will myself into some place of dynamism. The knight can be so focused on things that they lose track of love or their body or their mind on some levels. It's about what is the spirit, what is the passion, what is the will that is calling to me. This is your challenge, to be this knight, to step into a new role, to try something different, to accept what you have created and say, all right, that is finished, And now I am ready to jump into something that sparks my flame, sparks my life, sparks my spirit, and gives me a sense of purpose and mission. And the knight is on a mission. The knights are always on a mission. Their knights are often about serving others, but they're the stalwart energies, the armored energies, the protective energies, the ones helping the others along the way. The knights are, the chivalry code and the focus and the drive, the power of the drive of the horse and the armor and the warrior towards something that speaks to them. So your challenge is being the warrior and stepping into a new sense of yourself, a sense that is true to you, but a sense that is different than what you've already done. So that's your challenge this year, to break out of your apathy, to break out of your boredom, to break out of your, well, this is done, I can relax and not do anything for the rest of my time, whatever that means. So it's about seeing what stops you from being now your most authentic, passionate, and willful self that is still calling to you, but that you may be dismissing or hiding from or negating. So the action that you can take this year is the snake. And the snake is all about shedding the old skins that no longer serve you. They grow out of their skins. They leave their old skins behind. It's about you leaving your old frameworks, your old mental understandings, your old jobs, your old situations that no longer fit who you have become. In your new, authentic, open and vulnerable, without snakeskin beingness, you are now asked to lay new eggs and to create new growth and to reframe old ideas that didn't work for you any longer, reframe any negativities, release any harm and trauma that you have in your body, and to do this work and fertilize your eggs for the next cycle of who you are and what you want to be. And it's always about releasing old skins and old toxins that no longer work. Snake also heals toxins. It delivers poison, and it's about healing poison that doesn't serve you. So it's about changing those poisonous words, changing those poisonous thoughts, changing those poisonous restrictions, breaking out of old boundaries that no longer serve you, and allowing yourself to be vulnerable again and open again and grow more authentic again and become the truest sense of Snake, the healer, Snake, the shedder of poisons, Snake, the being of power that talks to us about how we move on the earth. Are we fluid, or are we not fluid? And the snake will teach us these many things about how to cope with situations and how to live truer to ourselves and how to release old poisons that no longer serve us. So the king, the knight of wands, and the snake, a very powerful year of fire in particular. Uh, um, Recognize how much fire you have brought into something and created. Recognize that it might be finished, but you can at least celebrate what you have created. Recognize that there's something else that might be calling you, and will you kick up the fire within you to go after some other passion that is calling you? Can you see it? Can you feel it? Can you touch it yet? It's coming. It will show you this year what it is. And if you can't step out of your old self, the snake is here to say, I can help you. I can help you step out of your old belief systems about who you were, but not who you are now, because you are becoming something different. Who you were, and what you created is one snake skin, and it's one that needs to be shed so that new growth can happen, and new evolution can happen, and new purpose can happen, and you can live true to your spirit once more and follow some magical divine dream. So blessed be to you this year. May it be an easy shed and a powerful awakening into some beautiful new purpose and drive and spiritual connection and willful use of self for the higher good, for the holiest of good, for the kingliest of good, the most beneficent to all beings of good. Blessed be to you.